Hey guys, so this is basically an update video again about what I've been up to and you know my project. So my current project is another revisit of my dual wheel gladiator for labyrinth running. Basically what happened was I made my bull gladiator, really enjoyed the very fast movement speed aspect of it. So I wanted to try to think of a way to incorporate that into the dual wield because if I can do that high movement speed, it'll really help save time in prison layouts. And the main reason why I'm losing a lot of time is the fact that prison layout is really bad for whirling blades and leap slam movement skills. So ideally what you want to do is have as much movement speed as possible and just basically run the prison layouts, because running the prison layouts where you have many of those doors that you can't actually leap slam because there's invisible objects that just kind of are a pain in the ass to deal with, are stopping you and making you just literally stutter step non-stop and going back and forth. So unfortunately, this is, well, not unfortunately, fortunately, I've come up with something that I'm pretty happy with. So let's actually begin with the passive skill tree changes. So I've opted to drop these nodes here. I saved 6 points, and the main reasoning for dropping these is because, first of all, it's 6 points. Second of all, it's axe attack speed, which means when I'm on my swap, which is Bright Beak and Prismatic Eclipse, I don't actually gain any attack speed benefits from these 6 points. So what I've actually done is save 6 points here, and then come over here and pick up duality. The duality nodes will give me 6 attack speed for dual wielding, which means both my leap slam and my whirling blades gain 6 more attack speed compared to my old build. And the 25 attack, the physical damage from axes is basically made up with 24 from physical dual wield. So I essentially am saving like a good 1, 2, 3 points for the cost of 3 axe attack speed. So in my opinion, that is very efficient. So I've actually opted to drop that whole section off over there. And the other change is not really a change. It's just basically what's going to happen is I'm going to be able to pick up these area nodes earlier, because I'm going to come here, pick up Intuitive Leap, unspec out of that node, and then once I get these 3, it's going to help me hit Izaro with concentrated effect on the first part of Earthquake, so not the Aftershock. So right now what's happening is when I'm standing tangential to where Izaro spawns and I'm slapping the ground, only the Aftershocks have enough AoE to clip Izaro the moment he spawns. Now, this is not always the case because he does 3 things, right? So, sorry, not 3 things. He does 4 things when he spawns. He can either leap slam at you, charge at you, or straight up walk up to you and start auto attacking you. And the 4th thing is he either stands still and taunts you, or he stands still and he does the Reeve attack. Now if he does either of those, which are technically 5 things, if he does either of these standing still moves, your Earthquake, that first hit, does not have enough AoE to hit him. So you're only clipping him with the Aftershocks, which means that you're losing out on a lot of DPS. So hopefully this extra 10% increased radius is gonna allow me to clip him with the first part of Earthquake. And if it doesn't, then I'll probably respec out of it, take out Intuitive Leap, save 4 points, put like a random jewel here, or maybe even completely drop these 4 points and just pick up these jewel nodes here and the jewel nodes here, and just basically have 2 more jewels, which can give up to, I believe, perfectly rolled for my spec, 20 attack speed with axes. And yeah, basically that's about it. So without further ado, let's talk about the actual differences in gear. So my old Gladiator ran wind screams, which meant that I only had 10 movement speed on the boots, but I could run punishment and vulnerability, essentially making my bleed exceptionally high. Now I've opted to drop both of them, drop punishment, not both of them, and run a haste instead with 30 movement speed boots. So 30 movement speed boots is gonna give me 20 movement speed over wind screams, but because I'm running haste, once haste is level 22, I believe it gives 11 move speed. I'm not too sure, so let's actually go to the PoE wiki and check out that. So haste at level 22. Oh, it still gives 9% move speed. Okay, so I was mistaken. So it gives me the capped move speed already. That's okay. It doesn't really matter because level 22 does give me increased attack speed. So an extra percent and an extra percent in cast speed, but whatever. I don't really cast anything. So what's a little bit different about this is I've dropped wind screams for haste. I've gained about a total of 29 move speed. But because I'm also running haste, I'm gaining 17 attack speed on top. And the changes here mean that I also gain another 6 attack speed on my Whirling Blaze and Leap Slam. So I'm netting about like 22 more attack speed for Leap Slam and Whirling Blades compared to my old build, plus 30 something move speed. In addition, I've also swapped out my flask a little bit. So right now I'm actually working on a silver flask. As you can see, it's right here. So essentially what's going to happen is Basalt for general purpose leveling, but when I'm going to do is Zaro, I'm basically going to have a silver flask, and with a silver flask plus my Quicksilver, my move speed goes from 51 to 166. As you can see, it's really fast. So that's basically it. With this amount of move speed, it'll make my navigation of the prison layout extremely good, and I won't have to stutter step or get stuck on walls or any of that stupid crap, which costs me a lot of time. Like, I'm guessing each prison layout that I get, on average, I would probably lose about 10 to 12 seconds, simply because I get stuck on the most random things, and like I can't leap slam through certain doors because there's a pillar or there's a hole or whatever it may be. So this is definitely going to make it a lot easier for me to navigate those maps, and I'm guessing on average I'm probably going to be saving about 15 to 20 seconds with this build, and I'm excited to actually do more labyrinth runs, and I'll keep you guys up to date, and hopefully I'll have a personal best of sub 3 minutes or something, and I'll definitely highlight it on YouTube. And if anything, you can also check me out at twitch.tv/purple and then elephant, but elephant is missing the first E. Yeah, so I'll leave a post about where I stream on the description, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and definitely check me out while I'm speedrunning, because this character is going to be pretty competitive on Piranha's Hardcore. Alright, see you guys.